Story Exam Day. Exam day in haunted school today was a very big day for Rishi, who was studying in 12th class. Rishi was from a small town in Rajasthan, and for the last 2 years he was preparing for his engineering entrance in Jaipur, away from his home. Today was his entrance exam, and he was already very late because the exam center was also far away. So Rishi was driving his bike at full speed to reach the center without delay. As the city was left behind, the road became more deserted. His exam center was Rajamal Senior Secondary School. As soon as Rishi saw the school building, his heartbeats increased. Rishi saw the time in his wristwatch. 5 minutes had already passed since the exam started. He quickly parked his bike outside the school and started begging the guard to let him in. But the guard just smiled and let him go inside easily. While going inside, when Rishi looked at his face, there was a strange glow in his eyes, as if someone had been waiting for years. After reaching the school hall, everything seemed normal. There was a big corridor and classrooms whose doors were open, and all the students were already in the classroom and they had started writing their exam. Rishi also ran to his exam hall, and the paper distributor started writing his answers. For the first 30 minutes, everything was absolutely normal. Rishi was writing his answers with full concentration. Till now, he had answered 4 answers. The number had become 1035. As soon as he wrote the 5th answer, his eyes fell on the teacher standing in front of him. He suddenly got nervous because the teacher was staring at him in a very strange way. But Rishi ignored her and started writing on his exam paper again. But he saw something very strange. He saw that the answer of the 5th question, which he had just written, was not there on the answer sheet. There was still answer number 4 on the answer sheet. Rishi could see nothing beyond that. He could not understand anything. He looked at the time and the clock was still showing 10:35. It was the same time 10 minutes ago when he had written answer number 4. Then Rishi realized that the students in the exam hall were behaving strangely. Everyone was writing silently without making a sound. Then a boy started rubbing his finger on the desk with full force. While rubbing his finger, one of his nails came off, but he did not stop even then. Seeing this, Rishi could not understand anything, because while that boy was not stopping, everyone else, even the exam teacher, was not looking at that boy. Then Rishi heard another sound from a corner. He turned and saw that a girl was hitting her exam board on her head like a mad person without stopping. At the same time, a boy was chewing his hand with his pen. Suddenly another girl started crying loudly, and she started chewing her hair by putting it in her mouth. Seeing all this, Rishi called out to that teacher, but that teacher was standing there and just smiling in a very strange way. Rishi was not able to understand what was going on in that exam hall. Suddenly smoke started coming from somewhere in that exam hall. It seemed as if someone's body was rotting. It smelled of flesh. When Rishi looked at the smoke, he saw that a girl's shirt was burning. Suddenly, another boy started screaming and scratching himself with his hands like a madman as if he was burning, after which he started crying and screaming, "Let me get out of here." Rishi saw that the girl who was sitting right in front of him, her hands were turning red automatically, as if someone had poured acid on her. The teacher, who was normal earlier, started telling everyone to be quiet, and then her eyes turned white. She forcefully tore her mouth with her hand, as if she was peeling off her burning skin. When Rishi saw all this, he became numb with fear. The teacher's face was completely burnt in a few moments, and the bones of her face were visible. Soon, all the students present there caught fire. All the students started screaming in pain. Everyone's body started burning, and soon they turned into embers, and the whole room was filled with burning flesh. There was a foul smell and smoke everywhere. Rishi started crying after seeing all this. He wanted to get out of the exam hall by any means, but as soon as he got up to run away from there, someone caught his leg. When he looked down, he saw the burnt bodies of all those students lying there, and one of their hands was holding Rishi's leg. Rishi somehow gathered courage, and he let go of his leg and ran out of the room in a daze. As soon as he came out, Rishi felt as if a bomb had exploded in that classroom. After some time, the unconscious Rishi was seen by a male teacher of that school. He was lying outside a closed classroom. He was immediately taken to the medical room of the school. After some time, Rishi regained consciousness, and he told the teacher the entire incident that happened with him, and then the teacher felt that Rishi was making up a story to avoid giving the exam. The teacher told that Rishi never went to his exam room, and the room he was talking about had been used in the past many years. Rishi did not believe that it has been locked for years. So he left the medical room and went back to that room, and the classroom was really locked. Rishi thought that he had seen a bad dream and was about to leave the school disappointed when the school guard told him something that shocked Rishi. He told that a few years ago, an exam was going on in the classroom of that school, but to stop the exam, a boy planned to burst crackers in that room so that the teacher gets scared and the exam does not happen. But because of that cracker, the curtains of the classroom caught fire, and the fire spread so much that the whole classroom was burned to ashes. 40 students and a teacher died in this accident that happened at around 10:30 p.m. Since then, many people in that school have seen their souls inside that room. That is why that room has been closed forever. Rishi was shocked after hearing all this, but he understood that whatever happened to him was not his own. It was not a dream. Rather, he probably escaped from the jaws of death that day. We hope that nothing like this ever happens in your exams, and all your exams go very well. Wish you all the very best, and do not forget to subscribe to